Don't know what that was, but we're going to see a Serum Visions after a Shock Land come down for Brian Fry. Is going to send him down to 18. He's going to draw, and he has him lined up to where it's going to be one on top, one on bottom. And that's the way we're going to kick off Game 3 as Chucky draws a Swamp for turn. He's going to play a Black Cleave Cliffs into an Inquisition of Kozilek, and that's going to show him his hand. We're going to have Mana Leak, looks like Swamp, Shivan, Scour, a Bloodstained Mire, and some kind of blue-black land. It might be a Drowned Catacomb. No, it's Creeping Tar Pit. Okay. He gets rid of the Mana Leak and passes back. Fry's going to draw. And that was a foil swamp from, I believe, Invasion. So we'll be able to tell if Fry draws a different swamp or anything. Shivan Reef's going to come down. And Fry's going to Thought Scour himself into turn, milling a Thought Scour and a Mana Leak. Or I guess that was his main phase, perhaps. That's a little weird. Chucky's going to untap and draw. As of right now, until we mess with this a little bit more, this is the camera angle we're going to be using. It definitely could be changed once we get another reinforcement bar for our, not even sure what to call it, our setup. Tarmogoyf's going to come down and the Lightning Bolt's going to target it, and there's already an instant in the graveyard, so that is going to handle Tarmogoyf. For reference, if Tarmogoyf is a 2-3 and you cast a Lightning Bolt resolves in the graveyard as the 3 damage goes on Tarmogoyf, so Tarmogoyf will go to a 3-4 and it will take 3 damage living. That was the way that people used to get me when I was a newbie playing in Time Spiral Block. But yeah, as of right now, we're not going to be able to change the camera angle. This upcoming week, I'm going to mess around with it, and hopefully by next week's F&M, I might be able to get a different camera angle, hopefully. And I might also be able to get a better way of keeping track of life also. Swamp's going to go down for Brian, and then he's going to pass it back into a Scavenging Ooze without a land first. So we're going to see if Chucky's going to follow it up with an Overgrown Tomb, putting himself to 16. I have not been keeping good track of damage, unfortunately, I'm sorry. As an Electrolyze is going to come down, and I believe it's going to, it's going to target the Scavenging Ooze. So he's going to eat Tarmogoyf, put a counter on Ooze, and go back up to 17. And sorry about the glare. The glare below Chucky's deck on the left-hand side is the exiled Tarmogoyf. That's where he's putting his exiled cards. The camera angle is, as you see, the glare on that side of the table is a little much. This is the penultimate game here. Bloodstained Mire for Fry. He's going to pass it back. He doesn't have any fast action. Make sure to show off that Raiden hat at least one more time, and he's going to attack with the Ooze for 3. Fry's going to take it down to 13. I thought that it should have been 14 also, but... Oh, he took one for a Shivan Reef. Yes. So it looks like 17 to 13. Chucky's keeping track with pen and paper, and that is why it is always a great idea to keep track with pen and paper. Even if you're flipping the life total, it's always still good to keep track with pen and paper in case of incidents like this. Creeping Tar Pit for Fry is going to come down, and I believe that's all the cards we knew from Brian Fry's hand now. Lightning Bolt's going to just shoot right at Brian Fry, knocking him down to 10 life. Fry might remand this. What is he doing? Oh, Dispel. Okay. I think I would have spent my turn eating a couple of those spells with Scavenging Ooze. He does play Snapcaster Mage, so it's important to get as much of those out of the graveyard as you can. Chucky did just pass, which he might have had a reason. I'm not sure. I can't see his hand. And that's going to be a Huntmaster of the Fells after this 3-hit from Scavenging Ooze, knocking Fry down to 10. That's the only thing I think other than Olivia Voldaren. And that is definitely a Huntmaster coming down. Here we are, Dark Ascension Standard. We're going to have Huntmaster of the Fells come down, a remand out of Fry's hand. No, he has a remand. He didn't hear him, apparently. So Fry's going to draw from the remand. Huntmaster's going to go back to hand. And Chucky has a Wooded Foothills. And he had to lose a life with a Shivan Reef to cast that, apparently. So Chucky's going to put that into play untapped, going down to 14 life. And I am interested in knowing why. I can't wait to see what he has. Does he have another Lightning Bolt? Is this Chucky's deck? Lightning Bolt.deck? That's okay. It's better to draw them in multiples than to not draw them at all. Ah, Chunky. No, Chunky and Chucky. Charles. I'll call him Charles, and I'll say it like I imagine Ian McKellen would say Charles to Charles Xavier. Charles. He's going to Lightning Bolt the Creeping Tar Pit, getting it out of the way, and he's going to pass it back. That Lightning Bolt might have been delivered best at the face, though, to put Fry to 3. Land's going to come down, attack from Ooze, putting Fry to 6. So it's going to be 6-14 in Chucky's favor. Chucky's favor. He's going to recast this Huntmaster of the Fells, and let's see if it's going to have another remand. No, it's going to resolve. Chucky's going to gain 2 up to 16, get a wolf, and Fry is in a whole lot of trouble. Oh, is that a Dragonite? You know, Dragonite was immune to most things. Like all ice types. This looks like it's turn 2 of turns. Maybe that's why Chucky just was ready to start snapping lightning bolts off. So he has to read Huntmaster because, like I said, Brian Fry has not had a chance to play with many of, or all of the Innistrad block cards. He picked up his set of Lilianas and Snapcasters when that card was released, but that is literally the last time he played. And it looks like Chucky got it for his last game here at Hometown Hobbies until, or for the foreseeable future anyways. So congratulations, Chucky, on winning this game along with your round 1 feature. Or I guess he didn't win round 1, he actually drew round 1. I do not play Pokemon, so I have no idea what I'm saying when it comes to Dragonite. I just know it's a very hyped dragon. It looks like the next round will be starting very soon. I'm going to go next door and get the next pairings because that was end of round. I saw the turn counter that they had. So in the meantime, I'm going to leave you with the info for the Magic Origins pre-release. That is going to be on July 11th and 12th next month, and it is going to be so much fun. And this is all the info you need for it, as I will be right back getting the next feature match. Thanks.